Oh, what up, what up, what up, man? It's T Vix and Miss Dean, and we in the building with the man, the myth. Oh, man, I'm talking about the plug, the electric, the everything. This guy is the guy, the electric, the plug, the electric. Hey, man, this is Ohio Edison. What's going on with you, man? What's up?
Hey. It's a pleasure, honor to be in the building. I've been waiting, forever to get on the show. I can't believe y'all two Negroes just waited till, I'm the last episode of all episodes, and y'all probably done did this for season after season after season. But I'm glad to be in the building with my brother, my soul brother, T Vix, representing, Akron, all that, Cleveland, the whole area up there, and his better half, Miss Dean, in the building. Wow, thank y'all so much for allowing me to come on the podcast. What's taking? What's cracking like it?
Man? We definitely appreciate you being here, man. This is Shaun Daddy Mac Ross. I mean, this is the boss, man. This is one of the biggest bosses. I mean, this guy, man.
Let's talk. I mean, because now he A&R. Okay, boom, you're A&R, but you actually were an actor, or still is.
Yeah. I'm still actor. Hold on a minute. I was just letting T Vix do his thing, and let me just add to the flavor. Thank you, Miss Dean. I humbly, I'm very so grateful. But let me just spoon feed. I still am. I'm on a hit TV show called Selly's. Coming out on Tubi. It's just going to be a cross between like The Wire and the movie Life. You'll be able to check me out. I'm in episode 2 and 3.
A little bit? Are you allowed to give us a little bit of the character going on?
Oh yeah. Most definitely. My character, I'm an inmate. It seems like I'm always playing these inmate. Probably because I was an inmate at once upon a time in my life. But nevertheless, I'm playing inmate in the penitentiary, and I have some type of little internal beef with these brothers that's from the West Coast. They cripping and all that on the set of the movie. So it's a really good sitcom, and people gonna love it. And I'm glad to be a part of it. And it just might happen that we might have to get T Vix and Miss Dean out on the West Coast so they they give us that cameo. For sure.
Just give us a time.
We gonna go back through the acting, man. You was on a classic. You was in a classic movie. I'm talking about this is a real classic right here. Like first of all, we got to understand how classic this is. This is Martin and Eddie Murphy. This is boom, boom, boom. These is two of the top dudes that's doing this, and you is in scenes with these guys. You working with these guys. You right there. I mean, I know you met a lot of people, a lot of people in the game, but how was it like working with Eddie?
It was incredible. Eddie and Martin.
Yeah.
I had to junior flex and give them brother they roses while they here, because I mean they took me in. I was just getting into LA. It was my first. I got my SAG voucher working on Life, and I had a good other brother comedian, Doug Tunk Williams. My fraternity brother and an actor, and being second team, I was just in the movie. I was second team, and that means when the first team off with Guy Torrey, Anthony Anderson, Bernie Mac, Miguel Nunez, and Martin and Eddie, when they went in their position, it was me and a couple other people that had to stay in their position, and then I got to a point where the whole production loved my personality that they gave me some speaking lines. But however, something that people don't know, my speaking lines got on the editing floor, just like Cicely Tyson played Eddie Murphy's mother in the movie, and nobody knows it. So they only hear it first and live and direct on this podcast, right? With T Vix and Miss Dean.
We got
exclusive.
Right.
That part.
So, man, you life of an A&R, you know what I mean? Like, how is your day? You know what I mean? Like, what does a day of an A&R work consist? Like, so, like, if I make parts for GM, my day is I wake up, what I'm saying, I get ready for my job, I put my uniform on, I'm about to make 1,000 parts, I'm gonna take a couple of lunches, I'm going home, what I'm saying, check some homework, I'm going to bed. But what is like an A&R like? I mean, what kind of life is that?
It's a life that seems to never end. As long as they're a cell phone, an email, a computer, desktop, you're always on the clock from the time you wake up to the time you sleep. You get up, you want to be respectful and check all the emails just in case you find that talent. You have to set up talent showcases or attend talent showcases across the country to try to find it. And then once you find it, you got to nurture it and position it with the right label, the right upper management, the right things are dress right, dress details. Piss poor preparation promotes piss poor performance. Piss poor performance promotes pain. So it's an agony that if you do it right, you can be successful. And just it's like baking a piece of pie. You know, baking a pie. You got to make sure you get out there doing everything that it takes to find the talent, get the talent, position the talent, place the talent, and make sure the talent makes an executive decision that will affect them in there for the rest of their life as well as yourself. So
I'm
that's
not gonna lie. I got tired just hearing you run down. And I know that's just a little piece of your day. I got
that's just a
tired
piece.
listening to you run down.
Is
just
it
a little part of your day?
Is it hard working with up and coming artists? I mean, because I work with some up and coming artists in my area, and for me, it was hard to deal with them because a lot of them ain't educated on the business. Is it hard for you at your level to work with up and coming artists that get the opportunity to reach you?
Yeah, yes, it's a gift and a curse. I mean, you know, especially like when you find somebody with talent, it's okay. The person that you find without talent be wants to be the most super aggressive that will call, wake you up, find your number, send you a postcard, show up at your lunch, on a lunch. It's crazy. It's bananas, and people just don't get it. You got to trust the process. The process will work it out. I ain't saying trust the system, but trust the process. And yes, it's crazy working with new artists as well as old artists. Some people feel entitled because of their past relationship or who they know and who they think they know, and they don't understand that yesterday's don't win today's ball game. Excuse me. Every time I'm doing something, people just it never stops. It never stops. I hope people still hear
That's the
me.
life we asked you for.
Hey, you asked for it. You can see it right up and close and personal.
I seen you.
I wanted to ask this though, because you've been doing this for quite a while. What was your first breakthrough in the industry? How did you get your first big break?
I'll say my first break thing may have been on the Martin Lawrence show. When I first drove from leaving Central State University, got to give shouts out to Central State University, the place where I graduated, Players Q, Mason, all that good stuff. After I finished that, I worked at Dorley Tate Juvenile Center, and then I drove to Los Angeles, California. Born in the Bay, but was raised in the Midwest. So I said, I'm going to drive to California. My little brother's father was doing the Dorothy Dancer story. And I went out there. When I first got there, I met 3 casting directors. And they all just, that is my biggest thing, meeting 3 casting directors all at the same time. And all of them, took and embraced me and started having me doing videos, then television shows, then movies, and next thing movies and movies and movies. And so that really intrigued me. And next thing, everything was on. Then I got adopted by my godfather, and then we just started swinging with No Limit films. And then, the rest is history.
Wow.
Yeah, that's dope. How is it like working with probably the top mogul in the hip hop industry? Like, how is that working with somebody that has that type of success? I mean, is it crazy pressure? I mean, you working with a guy that sold over 100 million records. I mean, and then he done something that everybody's trying to duplicate. I mean, this guy put out 50-something records in 1 year or something crazy. I don't know the number. It's something that everybody talks about and everybody respected. He was respected in every room. How is it like working that close with somebody like a Master P?
Oh, it's a blessing because you learn how to let me say endure good times and hard times as a good soldier. Everything the glitter. Sometimes you got to realize it's not gold. Right. And then I got to say the brother has been phenomenal to the community and the others, and just his work. I learned from him his work ethic, which has allowed me to to walk step by step with him in his work ethic and being that positive light to the people that he wants to shine his light on. And those are the other, he, like you said, they got to, like you said, they started in one way and got it and turned it around and did something else. Got it out the mud and changed their life, for a better situation for him and his family. So, I have to salute that in that retrospect.
So tell us a little bit about your relationship with P.
Well, he's my big brother. Big P, his dad. I'm not ashamed to say that I'm adopted. I'm adopted. Some people call me Shaun Miller. Some people call me Shaun Ross. The fat boy don't eat milk and cookies. I take all the titles. Well, when Big P adopted me at such an age, he said, "These are your brothers, Silksy Murder, and Silk the Shocker," and from there. We've been joined at the hip, working, doing from videos to movies, and just outside of that, just family life.
Yeah.
I take my nephews, nieces, nephews to school, pick them up, all that stuff. So it's just like one big happy family. But every family have to go through their rigmarole. So
sure.
We had our good days, we have our bad, more good than bad.
Yeah.
So let's speak about Romeo. You and Romeo's relationship. I don't know if this is a fact or a fiction or a myth. They say Romeo was in a car accident and you pulled him out of the car.
Yes, we both were in the car accident. Yes, and absolutely. A car swiped, head swiped us. We were on our way to a convention in Dallas, Texas, to go see to the Potter's house at TD Jakes. It was a convention for youth there, and we were on our way early morning. I believe it was maybe a Tuesday, sometime during the week, around 4:30 in the morning. Guy was eating a taco and he sideswiped us, and the seatbelt was jammed, so I had to get my nephew out, and thank God nobody was seriously injured besides me. We both were hurt. I had neck lash. He had a couple of injuries, but we, through the grace of God, we walked away.
That's a blessing.
That's a blessing.
Yes, indeed.
And you worked. We seen you on Growing Up.
Yeah, because I was about to say, speaking of relationship y'all have, not only that, you on a show, Growing Up Hip Hop.
Oh yeah, Growing Up Hip Hop was a good experience with Angela Simmons and everybody else that worked on the show, Pepper, Tretch, their daughter. Damon Dash.
How do you keep the balance though? Because him. If I'm not mistaken, I ain't in the bit. I'm only seeing what everybody else see, but it seemed like Ange and Romeo was beefing. So it's like, where do you come into play? Like, how do you keep everything cool, calm, and collective?
Consider me the peacemaker. If it doesn't fit, you must quit. So everybody's their own person individually, but I just try to say, be a peacemakers. I try to follow the book of life. Blessed are the peacemakers, so they should be called the children of God. So that that's one of my pet peeves. So if I can conflict resolution, I think that should be my title. Forget everything you heard about AR, booking manager, road manager. Just call me. I just like to the conflict resolution.
Right.
That's if I had a title. So that's where I'm at. But working on Growing Up Hip Hop was thing, and we also did Millionaire Matchmaker. Yeah, so that was hot. And then also,
you were also on Love and Hip Hop, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, Love and Hip Hop with Yo Yo.
What was that experience? Because is that cast as crazy as they appear on TV?
Yes. When yes, I'm saying a yes with the yes. It was crazy, but lovable people. And the one episode that I was in with my goddaughter Tiffany, before my grandson was born, Kai the Q. It was a beautiful cast, beautiful people.
That's great.
And shout out to Yo Yo. She's the first lady of hip hop on the West Coast Diva in the building. Don't try to play her out. Yeah, we ain't going to.
Shouts out to Yo Yo just for the simple fact that she was rocking the Trillionaire brand. We just love her so much.
Love that.
She was doing her thing.
Yeah, we both was rocking it.
Yeah, she was rocking. And then she also did some scenes on Love and Hip Hop where she was rapping and spitting. She was doing her thing, and they was on the beach.
Yeah, we seen that. It was dope.
Yeah, she was doing her thing. So shouts out to Yo Yo. She's still holding it down. A lot of respect to her. You know what I'm saying?
But Shaun Ross, man, you did all this stuff. You did all this. You working with Pete. What celebrity you met that made you say, man, I would love to meet him? Or which one that blew your mind? Which one that had you starstruck?
Well, I'm the type of person. I don't know. I can say something that just had me starstruck. You talking about reference to my brother? No, that part is. I don't do starstruck. I learned. I had another good brother that was one of the casting directors and also part of No Limit Films. He always frowned up. One thing he didn't do is starstruck. and groupieism. That's just not in the DNA. So and one thing I say, how I deal with those millionaires, the people that I deal with, I always tell my Shaun Ross, don't lose your sanity, because you can't miss what you never had.
And it's crazy you just said that, because I was about to say that. When we drove out there and we went to the mansion with P, and you escorted us out there and you showed us so much love and you brought us back and you said one thing and you said the same thing. You said you can't miss what you never had. And that stuck with me so much. And just to hear you say it again.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love that. Because it's so real for you. You can't
and
be
it's real.
envious. You can't miss it. You can't
miss it. So you don't have to bow down for nobody. Know how many millions and thousands of dollars they got. That's just it. One thing you ask yourself: what is the value of money?
Yeah.
Last time I checked a piece of paper, we put that. It's an ideology, thought process, socially learned behavior. But we all we got to get it. It still constitutes how you eat, how you drink, how you dress. But at the end of the day, when you look at it from a standpoint from outside the box instead of in the box, you'll wake up and say like, wow, that's a thought. What's the value of money? When you look at it.
That's dope. That's big game.
I'm throwing nuggets. Keys to black wealth. I'm throwing nuggets. That part.
You throwing nuggets for real. You throwing nuggets for real.
We catching them.
What's now you big in networking, you know a lot of people. What was your strongest affiliation? Do you think it was the fraternity, or you think it was No Limit, or do you think it was something else? You know what I mean? What was your
I would say my strongest attribute, what I feel that embraces me and make me feel like who I do and keep driving. First off, I'm gonna give praise to my church family, because I had a praying grandmother, I had a praying mother, praying father. I had my village is first. My village and family come first. My village really sustained me to who I am today. I mean, from my cousins and brothers from high school, my inner circle, but also from a fraternal aspect. Oh yeah, I belong to two different fraternal orders. One, Prince Hall, the Masons, and then two, the Qs. And I think that was my biggest push, because in those I joined the brotherhood that I mean, they can, most people just wouldn't understand the connection relationships that we have that can help out, in life in general. They say blood make you related, but loyalty make you family. So another nugget for the house on the record and on the T-Vix and Miss Dean podcast. Yeah, we're riding up high. That part.
Right. That's dope. You was born in California, right?
Yeah, Oakland, California, San Francisco.
Right.
The Bay Area.
Raised in the Midwest.
Yes, Cincinnati. Yes, sir.
And you're an A&R, and you've been around the business. You've been in fraternities. I got to ask you this question. Do you think it's easier for artists because where they located, or is it harder in certain places, or what? Like an artist from the Midwest, is it harder for them to make it in the music business just because they're from the Midwest, or or should they move to New York or California? Is that true that it's really a location challenge, or is it like they work ethic or something like that? They just need to step up. Or do they just
have a crazy work ethic?
50-50. But I'm going to say probably 70-30, location, like building a business. Yeah, you got to think where you want to build your business. And and then you look at what's going around in other people's backyards to find out. You can tell, history tells yourself you need to be in Atlanta, New York, or LA to really get a fair opportunity, a gut shot in the music business. But if you're in your own situation out and about, if you don't have the relationship or the reach, our job is to come find you. Yeah. But if you're already in a city that can shine some light on you, it's good. It's again 50-50.
50-50. So you're saying anything that'll give you a leg up in the game, even if it's changing locations or whatever the case may be.
You take it. It's like moving to one of them cities is like taking a steroid and you play sports, huh?
Yeah. That part. That part extremely. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so that ain't a myth. So we go myth, truth or myth. You know what I mean? You worked on all these sets. You done worked with all of these different artists. Is it is it a different treatment in the industry when it comes to the ladies? Are the ladies being handled different? Is it different now than it was back then? What's going on with all the stuff coming out?
This might be a tough question because you're a man. You might not have experienced this, and there's a lot of Me Too going on right now. But
this stuff real.
Have you witnessed any of it, or have you heard the stories?
I think, and there's nothing up under the sun that I don't think that I have witnessed. T. Vix and Miss Dean. Yes, the Me Too movement, it's alive. Excuse me. That's what happened when you're A&R and you don't get no rest. And then like, you listen to my CD, you get my CD. What do you mean about that song?
Dozing off in cars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, I got a bad, I had an accident. I will fall asleep in the car. Yeah, I thank God I'm not driving. Thank God for this interview. Y'all saved my life today. I want to thank you both for saving my life. And what was the question again? Because I forgot. You said what I'm done.
Basically, we're just asking, have you witnessed anything where the treatment may have been different from the women and the men?
The women get all the women get A grade treatment. It's just
really
y'all get the treatment. Y'all run, yeah. I'm gonna think this is PG, so I'm gonna keep it very PG. Women run America. Women run. Even when Barack was in office, Michelle Obama ran it. Y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all know exactly what y'all doing.
I need to tap into my women's skills.
No, you don't. Yeah, you did enough. Yeah.
That part, T. Vix.
For real, you did enough. You did enough. Stop it.
You already know.
Supposed to be getting grade A treatment.
You are.
You getting grade A treatment.
Yeah,
the king and the queen. Y'all the king and the queen on the castle.
You getting great treatment. I mean, so you work with we did our research. You see, you work with Vivica A, Lisa Ray, so many different women in the game.
He was on a Jamie Foxx show. He was on a Sister show, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I mean, your resume is crazy.
Your resume is crazy.
For you to be so humble, it's almost scary.
How is it like working with Vivica A and Lisa Ray? Them type of
my big sisters love them to death. And it will go through a brick wall for them. I mean, they're down to earth. They're real people. It ain't no essence of they're Hollywood and none of that. No, they stay true blue to the game. They hold no punches. They like to be treated well. And if not, you don't want to hear the rap. Boy, you make them mad, boy. You want to crawl up under a rock.
Though. I think
they
do come across like a solid, down to earth woman.
Solid as a rock. Yeah, they go hard in the paint. And Lisa Ray, cool, conservative. She like to rock that white party skills, and she does what she do. Very genuine, godly loving individuals. They love hard, they respectful. They treat people how they want to be treated, and don't for one record. They don't pushovers, but they just like to do good business and be around good people and enjoy life and visibility.
Her little sister, the Brat, got married, and I seen on their show. What is it? Is it Brat Loves Judy? Is that the show?
Yeah, Brat.
And we was watching that. And, Lisa ain't nothing to play with though. She ain't nothing to play with.
She has no cut card. She has no cut card.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. We did see that on TV. She really ain't nothing to play with, boy. I tell you that. Boy.
T. Vix was sitting back like, woo.
She can go. I'm scared to ask what happened during that episode. I know she went in.
We love Lisa. Look, we still love her. Whatever.
Gotta love her. Mm-hmm.
So you the A&R. So what advice you got for artists? I mean, what should we be doing out here, man? Should we be in the studio all day? Should we be working on our budget? Should we be working on what should we be doing? What is you looking for most in an artist?
Well, the most important thing for me, when I look at different artists that are trying to get in the business, I look for the artists that are trying to get in the business, but be the business. Know your craft, know your structure, know your ASCAP, BMI, know all the rules it takes to be in the business of learning the business of being in the music business instead of just being in the music business. Be about the business of it. Learn learn some of the strategies that it take to be a well-rounded oil machine when you want to be a part of a craft that you just want to say. It's just not getting in the studio, smoking, and come up with a track and think that's the end of it. That's how the culture has been lightweight taken from us because nobody wants to do the business or know the business. So therefore, other people will come in and steal your assets in respect to being in the business. So to make a long story short, stay on your A game, stay true to the business, and know what you're doing. And if you don't, ask, research. You got some people don't know if they want to do a collab or if they listen to the one record or old school record, try to find out who the artist. It's just a work process. It's not that easy. It's easy once you do the work. If you are compelled about doing the work and being constructed within those parameters, you will win.
Man, I tell people all the time, ain't nothing about this business easy. So if you try to take the easy way out, go on and do something else because this ain't.
Go ahead and sign up for McDonald's or Burger King or something like that.
Yes, absolutely.
Way. This music game is a very competitive sport, and and it's hard to make it to the top.
Competitive. It takes a lot of hard work.
It's hard to make it to the top. Yeah, it's hard work. Man, I seen you work like I have never seen nobody work. I seen this guy on the phone, texting somebody while you're on the phone, setting up an interview, doing this, halfway on the way to another interview, falling half asleep. Yeah. I mean, man, you guys don't win Grammys, you guys don't win Oscars and nothing like that. Your guys are responsible for put most of the deals together. You know what I mean? Most of the things that go on,
finding most of the talent
goes through you guys, and y'all usually don't get no credit. Why we ain't got an award ceremony or something for you guys? I mean, what is the A&R's Grammy or something? You know what I mean? What's that called?
What? When you get this,
we need to put together an A&R ball.
Exactly. So people wants to get what they want. They just forget about the A&Rs. They treat us so bad. We can't even sometimes get the scraps off the tables. Let's be honest. And people want everything up under the seat. But when it come time to execute on their behalf, they just go. They struggle to the left, struggle to the right. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. So sometimes, once Maya Angelou once said, once people show you who they are, believe them. Again, let me repeat that on this show from Maya Angelou. Once people show you who they are, believe them. Believe them.
It's crazy how underappreciated the A&R is nowadays in the business. I've been with you, though. You like a celebrity, though. We was in L.A., man, and, I mean, the doors just opened up for you, man. We went to Roscoe's, and it was a long line, and we just walked past them, and, we sat down and ate.
That's called God's favor. That's that favor.
Yeah, so you...
Unspeakable joy.
You like a celebrity, but I mean, a lot of the A&Rs don't get the credit. I mean, even
the credit or the treatment.
Even when the artists win the Grammy, they'll never say, "Well, yeah," and I'd like to thank the guy that put me with the guy. They never say that.
Never.
You know what I mean? And it's like, it's crazy, man. And we just want to at this show, we just want to make sure you get your flowers, and we want to tell you that we appreciate all the good work.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Because you do good work. Because not just for us, or not just just for what you do to help produce some of these things that entertain us. You know what I mean? Not just working for us. We want to thank you for producing some of the things that entertain us. For you doing the work you done with all the artists that you done that make their life easier, so they can be entertaining for us, man. Because what would we do without entertainment, man? You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Especially with COVID.
I don't even want to think about
it. Yeah, COVID.
The world would not be a better place.
Yeah, we need that entertainment.
But the world
we need the music, we need the TV shows, we need the movies, and I mean, y'all play a big part in making all this stuff happen, man, and getting all this content. I don't think enough people, give y'all credit, man. So that's what we want to do tonight.
But I do want to ask this too. I want to ask this question because with the lack of credit that's given,
right?
And I love to ask A&Rs, just A&Rs, period. What drives you? Because you're not getting the credit. A lot of times you're not getting the respect from the artist. what drives you to continue on in this field of work?
Well, still, our essence want to leave a legacy. And then if nobody knows, the artist knows. So, my heart is good. And knowing that people that I put in the system and what they were able to accomplishment, even though I may not say, hey, for a handout or anything in that nature, I'm just say, stay blessed, stay blessed, stay blessed. I don't go in looking for nothing but success. And, I grow off the success of others and the fairness of others. So, I don't hold no punches. And I would be most if I can just do a side caveat drop for my nonprofit organization, Our Lives Matter, which is built upon not leaving no man behind food. We're going to keep serving the homeless until there's no more homeless in America. So
like
just in short, just wanted to spread that about the nonprofit because they had my head knowing I was on this show and this platform that mentioned but nothing about Our Lives Matter. Yeah, our lives do matter. And that's why I'm in it.
I love it.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
From the rooter to the tutor.
Always doing God's work and continue to do God's work because it's working in your favor. You feel what I'm saying?
Amen. Hey, I just want to say thank you. No, I was just saying thank you. Just thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, what kind of other adventures you got outside? There's no limit outside everything you got going on. What else you got going on?
Well, about to take on this 20 city grassroots workshop, seminar, and talent showcase across the Midwest and Dirty South. And looking forward to seeing what talent come out of this tour. I'm down here in Florida getting checked out because there's some talent in America, and I'm coming to find it. I'm coming to a city near you. I'm going to find it, and I'm going to grab you and say, hey, your life is about to change right now in the twinkling of an eye. Let's get it. Let's make our next move, our best move, stay down for the turnaround, and understand there's no setback, just only thing for the great comeback.
Right.
Facts.
I love it.
Right.
And I can't wait to see it. And hopefully we are part of it.
Yeah,
come on.
But that's
all I got is the vehicle. And y'all the gas, and y'all been gassing, so we on our way. Ain't nothing gonna stop us. Ain't nothing gonna stop us.
Yeah.
But man, that's some great news. So for everybody, make sure y'all check him out. Make sure y'all tap into everything he got going on. It's your boy Shaun Ross. Check him out.
How can they follow you?
Yeah.
How can they follow you?
Oh yes, indeed. You can follow me on Instagram. The IG thing is SHAUN MD for Mac Daddy, ROSS. That's at SHAUN MD ROSS. Okay, that's on Instagram. And on Facebook is SHAUN ROSS. Twitter, I'm that. And if you just look for me at Google, whatever, if I might be coming to your neck of the woods. And make sure you support Our Lives Matter campaign. The website will be up. OUR, Our Lives, LIVS Matter. Make sure you go. You look for the Cash App, Our Lives Matter 8, and hey, help us feed the homeless. That's the best thing I've lived my life. I gotta say, and the best is still yet to come. And I want to thank and commend you two for the work that you're doing in the community. Y'all been uplifting. Y'all been, y'all putting Akron on the map. Youngstown, Cleveland, y'all are doing it. Over 10 million views in Rural Star. I mean, y'all clapping back, and y'all clap back is real. Clap it up. I'm clapping it up for y'all. And the best is gonna be yet to happen. Y'all don't know how powerful y'all two together. I mean, I'm trying to tell you, man, y'all got some things that are happening in the now and in the future in Godspeed that you're gonna sit back and say, wow, somebody told me that. Look at us now. If you can step back, you can say that right now. A couple months ago.
Man, don't make me cry. Look, I'm still got my feminine side. Don't make
me
cry.
It's okay. I'm glad we got somebody that will cry.
Yeah.
Sometimes like the one song, let the song cry. It's okay because the song is music.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too deep. Y'all don't understand. And y'all, come on, small crowd. Come on, let me the guys I mean, I'm gonna start preaching here in a minute. Thank you, Lord, for that one. Make the song cry. That's music.
Yeah, that's music.
That filled with pain, hurt, anguish, happiness, joy, love.
Man,
won't
Ross,
do
we
it.
appreciate you, man. What you doing for the music, man. You always reach back and help this Midwest. This is why we brought you on Route 8, man, because Route 8 is right here in Ohio, and you always helping us out here, man.
Hey, eight's my favorite number. Arr, 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 arr. I'm the eight dog. 80 Gamma 90. That's right. And happy anniversary to all my fraternity brothers that was online with me at the Central State University campus. I love y'all. Love my sayings. From the 8 to the 12. We did it that way, that hard way. Roo, roo, bow, wow, yippee, yo. You know, make me get them started. About to get them started. Well, it's me hot to yeah. We on the intro, yeah. We gonna rock this show for you. Ooh, baby.
You cutting up now. You cutting up. You cutting up.
Ooh, baby. No, I'm not something. Let me chill. Woo, if I need an asthma pump. That part.
Well, I guess we gonna end it.
We're gonna end it on that.
Hey, let's end it on that. Y'all don't want me to hurt myself.
We got Shaun Ross, the Mac Daddy Ross. But this man is that man, the myth. I mean, the legend.
We in the building.
I mean, man, I can't believe we got you on the show.
Hey, y'all got it. Y'all made it happen because I know I was ducking and dodging. Then COVID had me down for a minute. My voice ain't all the way back. I mean, hey, but I said I was gonna come through. I was gonna let you call me again, and I done had an opportunity to be on this show and not take it. No. I hope some of the things I shared, the nuggets, hope y'all got it out there in TV land because it is real. It is real. And I got to give a shout out to BD1, the Beard family, the Shuttlesworth family, the Tyus family, the Ross family. I mean, all the families that associate in my village. Shaun Ross loves you. The Fat Boy don't eat milk and cookies. President of the Fat Boy Association. And I just want to say,
man, somebody get this man his own comedy show, man. This guy is funny. Let's get this guy a show. Hey,
that's right. Let's go.
Thanks for
say we're gonna see you trillionaire, but you already rocked the trillionaire.
Oh, I love my trillionaire gear. I love the trillionaire gear. I need some more of it. I need some more of it. Okay, there it is.
New design, did you? You ain't get the new design.
He did.
Oh, he got that too?
He got the new design.
Okay.
We're gonna see you some more. We got a new tracksuit coming out here in the next couple weeks. We're gonna send you a tracksuit. You know,
okay, there it is. Y'all get it. Hey, I can't wait to rock it. Much love and respect. Thank y'all for having me. To everyone out there, make sure y'all pay attention because these two, they going somewhere and it's going to be in God's speed. If you don't catch up now, you ain't going to be able to catch up later.
That part.
All right, y'all. I'm gone. Peace.